Hello guys, it's Nocturnal again. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. If you want a private, check the description. So this reading, I was like, what should I read about now? And I literally heard it in my head. Let's do a reading about why are you letting so many people into your temple? AKA, why are you fucking so much? Right? And if you watch my past videos, I know you're like, how is this slut bucket gonna do a reading on this? Yes, I was an escort. Not anymore. 4 years retired. And even when I was, if they weren't paying, they weren't sticking. Just to make that clear. They weren't paying, they weren't sticking. So if I wasn't making no money, wasn't nobody getting any of this, okay? So, you know, but that's what I was called to do. Just gonna share that again so everyone knows I'm aware. I'm aware. All right. Why does the collective let so many people into their temple? This could be for male or female, by the way. All right. Why does the collective let anyone into their temple? Why do they let so many people? Why do they have sex with so many people? Let's see. Ooh, that was chaotic. Let me clarify this. Let's just do it once. Okay, so far, is it subconsciously a stress relief? But not just the cliche, oh, I need to bust one because I'm stressed. Is it like a way that you release some form of trauma or even, dare I say, self-hatred? I'm feeling this is more so of a subconscious reading going on here. You have harsh judgments about yourself. And for some reason, when you have intercourse with people, it gives you a sense of belonging, like a sense of achieving, making that person reach the ultimate peak of pleasure. Makes you feel like you've done something right in life. It makes like this is okay. Let me see. What's the light up? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, like roll with me, okay? Because this is a sensitive topic, just as it is. But some of you, either consciously or subconsciously, you don't have to admit it to yourself, or you can. You feel like a lowlife. You feel like you aren't worth the piece of gum under my shoe. That's how you feel, whether you know it or not. So, you also feel like your life is like, I kind of see you walking around in this void of emptiness. You feel like you don't have any set meaning to be here or any set reason to be here. Like, for example, if you believe in God, right? you're like, well, why did God put me here? Why was I born? What am I supposed to do? I'm just walking around aimlessly, confused, not doing nothing. Same routine, going to work, coming home. I'm bored. I feel empty. I feel worthless because I'm not doing anything tangible. This is what I'm getting from you. So again, when you help people reach their peak maximum of, pleasure, it gives you a sense of, oh, I can do something. I can do something. I do something that makes someone feel good. I do something that I'm good at. So some of you are also some of you are also, it's giving you the smallest amount and the smallest time of feeling, in love, intertwined, which is cliche. We all know people have sex to feel love. We all know that's one reason why most people, are just out here, out and about, just screwing, is so they feel loved, and that's what I'm getting for you. So not only do you feel like your life, it has no meaning, you also like the feeling. That song, The Weeknd? I forgot the title of it, but it's like, Tell Me You Love Me, Only for Tonight, something like that. Like, that's what you go for. I keep seeing this void of empty within you. And again, like I've said in a lot of videos, that's coming from childhood. Could be daddy issues, mommy issues. So it's like sex is therapy for you. In the most dangerous way, though. Some of you are not protecting yourselves either. This is Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, right? I'm kind of getting two things off of this. You come from a family that is, let's say you guys have a history of being known to be, out there. It runs in the blood because there's a bloodline of that. Okay. Your family is known for being, sexual with a lot of people. And it's because it's running in the bloodline of feeling this emptiness, of feeling this lack of love. It's like a generational curse almost, or a generational spiritual ailment, that I'm... This is kind of heavy. It's kind of chaotic too, but sex can be chaotic and you're having chaotic sex. Not in the good way. Not in the good way. But yeah, you're coming from a family. Let's say it's women, because I am picking up, this is gonna hit for a lot of women. Let's say you come from a family full of women. Your grandmother is known as, your mother is known as, your auntie, your sisters are known as. I don't want to say it, but remember, it's just the cards. I'm not judging because I told you what I did twice and the beginning of this video. This is a habit that runs in your family, but it's coming from unhealed pain. What's this right here? I'm getting a lot of patterns of a lot of things just now, like of absent fathers, seeing your mothers do things. It's getting dark. Could have seen your mother do things as a kid that over sexualized you. You could have seen your father watching a flick and it over sexualized you. This is going back to the family thing. Knight of Pentacles. You know, too, there could be some exchanges going on, too, as far as, for some of you, you could be exchanging things for monetary gain. But see, it's not like you're exchanging it it's not even monetary gain, because this is the Seven of Swords. You're exchanging it for bits and pieces of someone's attention. Again, going back to that bits and pieces of love you need to feel, of feeling like you've achieved something. It's you use sex basically as a in a way an ego boost, because I feel like your ego is kind of out of whack, and that's going back to feeling that void of not feeling like you're needed here, that void of feeling like you have no meaning to be here. So you go for this crooked King of Pentacles energy. This is the King of Pentacles, not the Knight. I don't know what I said earlier. But you go for that crooked, delusional King of Pentacles energy, because they're not really giving you anything tangible or anything to sustain or anything of longevity out of it. All right. What else? Listen. Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. When I look at this Ace of Wands, I saw an erect, erect. You're trying to control your thoughts and your fate by going around with these different partners. You're trying to give it gives you an illusion. This reading's all over the place, I know. It gives you an illusion of some sort. Okay. Let's see where this is fully going, right? Right, because sex is a powerful thing. It really is. But it can also be powerful in the worst of ways. Okay, what's going on here? Something to do with, again, why? Why? That card says why. It goes back to feeling worthless or meaningless. And it says fork in the road. It's stunting something within you, having sex with all these different people is stunting something within you. And you could actually find your meaning, and you could actually find your reason to be here that you seem to long for unconsciously or subconsciously, I mean. You could find it if you would stop letting all these different people dig inside of your soul. It's causing a cloudiness. That's why this reading is so cloudy. Okay. Treasure Island, Message in a Bottle, and New Life, right? What you have is sacred. What everybody has is sacred down below. But you're like receiving these false. The message in the bottle right here, I'm getting like you're receiving, again, that false sense of whatever the hell it is, that false sense of what you're looking for. You're receiving it, and it's keeping you from a new life that you're supposed to have. Which goes back to this fork in the road that came with why. At the bottom it says mending. It looks like two children sewing something together. This could be a little bit further back in the childhood than I first saw. But it's like you don't remember. Something happened in your childhood where you don't remember. I'm kind of getting you've been cloudy from the beginning. Maybe you were fondled with. Y'all, I know this means all over the place. I don't know. I was told to do it. I'm going to rewatch it and see if it's even making sense. Okay. What's going on here? Listen, we got the Abyssal Dream, the Enchantress, and the Guardian of Grace, right? This is some really heavy energy, right? And I don't know halfway what I've been saying this whole time, but you really need to figure out what within you is causing this sense of not belonging. Were you fondled with as a child? Is that why it's like this reading's been so cloudy and chaotic? Has your life been cloudy and chaotic since that happened? And is that why in the beginning I said it's subconscious? Do you not remember what happened to you, but do you have like a notion of what happened to you? Because this Guardian of Grace, right? I don't know why I'm feeling a little darker energy off of that. Like if something happened to you, did someone hide it from you? Did they tell you, like when you told someone, did they call you crazy? Did they disregard it? Did it happen at such a young age to where they just hid it from you? And so now it's sitting, it's festering within your mind and making you act out. And maybe that's why when you were taken advantage of, it gave you that sense of worthlessness. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I don't know why. Give me more, please. What's going on here? Okay. Observe and love. Yeah. I'm definitely getting some more childhood energy from this now. You saw things too. Things not only happened to you, you saw things a little too early. You could have seen your mother get abused, and then you hear her having intercourse like 5 minutes later. After, like, let's say the man hit her. Oh no, please don't hit me. And then you hear her moaning and groaning in the room. Which is going back to that generational thing, because I feel like she saw her mother do that and her mother saw her mother do that. Is that what this is? Jesus. And I don't call on him. Yeah. It's some spirit and challenge. This has been an inner battle you're not even aware of, and it's been coming out over sexual because you've been over sexualized your whole life. Okay, now I see. We had to break it down. And if you stayed with me till the end, good. Now we know. Something happened to you and you don't remember. It was either pushed out of your mind, or it was so young that they just covered it up, or you knew it happened and they told you were crazy, so you pushed it back and you kind of forgot about it. And now you're here being sexual with everyone because it gives you a sense of meaning, because when you were younger, that's what happened to you. So it's like, maybe that's all I'm here for, got subconsciously put into your mind. And I keep saying subconsciously all over this video because that's what I keep hearing, is that you don't even remember what's causing all of this. Okay. Okay, well, now we know. Now we know. That's going to involve a lot of therapy and a lot of deep diving and a lot of question asking. Well, screw the question asking, because if they hid it from you this long, they're going to keep hiding it from you, right? You guys need to do some, like, therapy. Or some dark meditations. Some dark meditations. Can't do the light meditations with this type of stuff. You got to go deep and a little dark. I know I don't have that many subscribers, right? But if you would want help with that, I can help you with that. This was crazy. I knew it was going to be crazy, but I think it was going to be this crazy. Do I want to pull anything else? Like, let me see. You know, I'm just, I don't know. I just, poor you. This reading was so clouded, and you're clouded. And I kind of feel empty right now. Is that how you feel? Anymore. And when I said that I feel clouded, is that how you feel? Maze came out. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. There's a way you can change this. But honestly, the first step is to stop opening your legs to everyone, because that's causing even more cloudiness. You got to accept what happened too. Even if you don't remember, if you feel like it happened, just kind of accept the possibility that it happened, which is the first step to healing, right? You got to see the value in yourself too. And emotion at the bottom. Your emotions could even be out of whack because of all the sexual activity coming, and that comes from your childhood too. It is a bloodline thing for sure. Also. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, I know this was all over the place, but I guess I'm gonna put it up because I guess someone needs to hear it. Again, I'm not judging you guys. I told you guys about me. I'm not judging at all. I still wonder if I've been, you know, fondled with as a kid. It runs through my head. They say becoming an escort is sometimes a sign of that. And I told you guys before, I just ran to it myself. No one forced me. I just did it. So maybe we're in this... Ow! Motherfuck. Excuse me. Maybe we're in this together. And they didn't want me to say we're in this together because that hurt. But we're in this together, I guess. So maybe this message was for me a little bit too. So, no judgment. If you want some help with some dark meditations to kind of get into your subconscious, you can email me. Me and my 1 million gazillion subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks.